So hello class, again Engineer Queen here saying if you really want to have sex with the girl you love, do it with the safest thing, a wedding ring. Okay? So for today class, we're to discuss module 1. Okay? So share ko lang yung screen ko class. Yan. Okay? So for module 1 class, we're to discuss history of civil engineering, no? So yeah, technically class, yan mahaba-haba. Paano ba? So more or less class nung unang panahon, no, civil engineering kasi compared class sa architecture, no? So iisa lang yung class, wala pang difference class ang civil engineering sa architecture. Kumbaga hindi pa kasi siya masyadong broad para i-differentiate. Okay? So civil engineering class parang yun nga. Parang na-realize lang nilang civil engineering or like yung construction class ng mga bahay, no? Nung hindi na sila nomadic. Kumbaga, di ba kasi noong unang panahon class, yeah, palipat-lipat sila kas ng bahay. Kumbaga, kung naubos na yung food supply dun sa isa, kailangan nilang mag-transfer to another area. Okay? So, nung na-realize lang nila class na pwede na silang magtanim or something, yung parang magsisettle na sila class sa isang area, doon na parang nag-start ang pinaka-civil engineering. Okay? Nung parang hindi, yun, nag-settle na sila. Kasi di ba kailangan na nila mag-start class gumawa ng mga bahay for good. Okay? So parang yun yung pinaka-start class ng civil engineering. So ang pinakaunang parang first sign class ng civil engineering and architecture as a whole class is yung yan, presence class ng pyramid. Okay? So di ba kasi napaka-mysterious class ng pyramid na yan. In a way kasi class kung titignan nyo, di ba yung mga pyramids na existing ngayon class sa mundo is parang matataas. Okay? Kumbaga, nung unang panahon class, di ba, wala pa sila nung mga wheelbarrow class, yung mga crane. Okay? So, parang ang pinakamalaking mystery class sa construction ng pyramid yun. Paano nila class napunta sa pinakataas? Yung mga block of woods, ay block of stones. Kasi di ba yung pyramid class more or less gawa yan sa block of stones. Parang pinaka-mystery dyan class yun. Nung wala pang cranes, yun, alam yung mga cranes, di ba? Kasi yung parang magbubuhat para may punta sa taas, tapos wala rin naman silang elevators, wala rin silang ano. So parang ang pinaka-ano lang dyan yung class, more or less, gumamit sila ng plank. Okay? Pero pag ina-analyze daw yung class ng mga scientist, di ba? Kasi pag meron tayong plank, kumbaga ito class, at certain ano, para mapunta nila doon, supposedly, ganyan yung tsura ng plank. Okay? Kumbaga kasi class, dapat meron tayong angle dito. Kasi class, kapag hindi mo na-meet yung angle na yan, ang hirap nang itulak ng block para mapunta doon. Okay? So pag ini-estimate ng mga scientist class, yung pinakataas na block doon sa pyramid natin na yan, parang yan yung mystery. Paano nila napunta doon? Ibig sabihin, naggumawa sila ng pinakamahabang bridge or like plank na ganyan na ramp. Okay? Kumbaga class, ang pinaglalaban ng scientist dito, yung paggawa ng ramp na yan, parang mas mahirap pa yung gawin kaysa yung buong pyramid. Okay? So doon yung mystery nila. Kumbaga, paano nila na-construct in a way. Something ganun. Okay? So yan, parang ito yung pinaka-best sign of civil engineering class in a way. Kasi diba, structure yan. Kumbaga, hindi siya madaling gawin class. You have to consider all loadings and structures and factors. Okay? So, meron din tayo nito class. Yan. So, with all this, parang ganun. Yun lang may pinaka-gist dito. Okay? So, tapos malipat naman tayo class. So, kasama sa history of civil engineering class, yung mga first. So, sino yung mga first boy self-proclaimed engineer, yung mga ganun. Sino yung unang institution na nagturo ng civil engineering. So, ito yan. Okay, so titignan natin class, bandang 18th century. So, 18th century class, ano ang 18th century? 1800s ba yan? O 1700s? Okay? So, dapat class gets nyo ang 18th century, 1700 yan. Hindi yan 1800. Bakit? Class kasi isipin nyo, paano mo tatawagin class yung first century? Diba ang first century class, ito yung from 0 to 99. Okay? Hindi naman siya class from 100 to 199. So, para never nyo makalimutan class, ito yung isipin nyo. Okay? So, ang first century is from 0 to 99. So, matik, ang 18th century is dapat 1700 to 1799. Okay? So, yung class, andito yung first engineering school daw natin class is ito, national sa France. Okay, noong 1748. Okay? Andito lang yung mga first. So, yung first engineering society natin class sa London siya. Okay? Yan. Tapos yung first private college natin class is ito, sa Norwich University. Yan. Okay? Tapos class yung first degree holder ng civil engineering class sa United States, ito. Noong 1835. Okay? Siya yung unang, sino ba to? Yan. Siya yung unang lalaki, okay? Tapos class yung unang babae, first woman is si, eto. Yan. Ito, siya naman class is yung 1905. So, titignan nyo kasi may agwat, no? Okay? So, kung bored kayo sa words class, tapos kung titignan kasi ang haba, no? May video tayo class. So, yan. So, i-play ko lang yung video natin, no? Ito yung parang summary class ng mga words, yung mga worded paragraph kanina para mas exciting. Okay? So, yan. Buksan ko, no? 2 minutes lang naman.
History of civil engineering. Civil engineering has been an aspect of life since the beginnings of human existence. The earliest practices of civil engineering were estimates between 4,000 and 2,000 BC. In ancient Egypt and Mesopotamia, similar law existence of concrete and to the development of roads, tailing the construction of the pyramids in detail. However, during 2,725 the first instances of large structure construction in a modernized sense. There was still clear distinction between civil engineer and architect, as well as the thermal engineer and architect working in each geographical variation, referring to the same person often used interchangeably in the 18th century.
So yun class, no? So unang panahon nga, yun nga, wala pang difference class yung civil engineering tsaka architecture, no? So parang yung term lang daw ng civil engineering, naging yun lang. Parang na-differentiate niya sa archi nung sa 18th century. So yung class, no? So siya yung pinakaunang civil engineer natin na lalaki. Self-proclaimed siya class in a way. So more or less, tinanggap na rin natin yung class kasi nga, diba? Parang siya yung nag-construct class nung unang lighthouse. So medyo credible na rin kasi class. Kung titignan natin, mahirap pag-construct ng lighthouse. More or less, kailangan mo i-consider lahat ng factors class para tumayo yung ganyan. Circular pa man din. Okay? So yan class, in Norwich University, siya yung una. Okay? So yan yung nasa text kanina class. So yung unang first college teach civil engineering. So parang masayang anuhin to, no? So more or less daw class, civil engineers, say more or less than doctors. Ito daw class dahil dun sa, yan, yung parang safe system of clean water. Pero technically kasi class, no, nowadays, parang yan, yung treatment of water, nagpa-fall na siya more on the sanitary engineers tsaka yung chemical engineering. Yun ang pinakaambag lang kasi dati nun class is yung pathway, parang yung distribution class ng clean water na yun. Okay? So, siguro yung mga water tanks class kung saan. Pero more or less class, no, yung treatment of water, medyo i-credit natin sa cheming tapos sa sanitary engineers. So siya class yung unang lalaking degree holder ng civil engineering. Okay? So again, inulit ko lang. Saan yan? Siya naman yung unang babae. So titignan nyo class, medyo may agwat. Yung una class, di ba? Yung sa girl class, yan, medyo 1905, no? Tapos yung sa lalaki namang class, kung titignan nyo, 1835. So, siguro interpretation lang natin nun. So, alam nyo naman dati class, di ba, hindi pa, yun, yung pinaglalaban ng equality class ng men tsaka women. So, medyo delayed class yung mga women kasi nga, nung unang panahon, di ba, ang tingin natin sa women class is more or less, hindi masyadong equal rights siya. Kumbaga, supposedly class, housewives sila. Tapos the men are the ones that are supposed to be the breadwinner. Something ganun. Okay, kaya malaki yung agwat class. Tignan, 1835 tsaka yung 1905. So, ito class, ito yung pinakaunang society, no? Parang ito yung pinaka-organizations of civil engineers. So, more or less, America yung class. ASC. So, sikat dapat yan class pag nag-engineer na kayo class kasi technically class, lahat ng standards ng Pilipinas, kinuha rin natin sa kanila. Okay? Ganun talaga class. More or less, parang binibase natin lahat ng mga Philippine standard natin sa Amerika. Kasi nauna sila class, mas may proof na sila. So, ganun talaga. Okay? So, yun class. Again, yung link ng video na to class, pinigay ko na sa Google Classroom. So, there. Okay, so tuloy natin class. So, again, skip na natin yung video. So, technically, yung video class, yun yung summary ng text kanina, no? Yan. Okay? So, next up class, kung titignan nyo yung mga ganito. So, anong mali dito class? So, titignan mo, bakit tayo may balcony? Wala namang entry papunta sa balcony. Okay? Yung ganyang window class, parang nahulog. Okay? Tapos yung ganito class, titignan nyo yung mga design na ganito class, di ba? Paano ka magkakasya dyan? Okay? And so on. Okay? So, more or less class yan. Meron pa pala. Yan. Okay? So, ang topic natin for that class prior is yung Code of Ethics. So, number 1 rule class, no? Kahit gaano man ka-absurd or nakakatawa yung mga design class. First rule of Code of Ethics class of us civil engineers or engineering as a whole, never criticize class. Okay? Kumbaga never mong ipapaya yung design ng iba. Kasi first stop class, yun nga, design nila yun, pinirmahan nila yun class. So, more or less, baka, siguro, most of the time class, may reason kung bakit ganun yung design nila. Okay? So, first rule natin class, never laugh. Or like, criticize siguro. Pwede criticize, pero never, parang embarrass. Parang isipin nyo na lang class, lahat ng design, may purpose. Hindi mo lang alam siguro kung kuwari ito class, siguro gusto niyang i-divide yung men tsaka women. So siguro ito para sa conjoined twins na may dalawang katawan, yung mga ganun. Okay? Kumbaga, design of others class, parang look at it as something, there's something behind it. Kaya ganun yung design nila. Tsaka isipin mo na lang class yun nga. Design nila yun, pinirmahan nila yun, labas ka na dun. Unless, ikaw yung owner. Okay? So, meron tayong tinatawag class na Code of Ethics. So, unahin natin class yung fundamental principles. So, ito class yung parang dapat i-uphold natin. Kumbaga kasi class as civil engineers, kapag pumasa na kayo sa boards class, ito yung mga natin. Kasi diba professional na tayo, kumbaga dapat ganito tayo. Okay, so yan. Dapat class ginagamit natin yung knowledge or skills natin for human welfare. Kumbaga world peace. Okay. Tapos class as a civil engineer should be honest and impartial in serving the public. Okay. Tapos third class, yan, striving to increase the competence. So dapat class yun, hindi mo pinapaya ang pangalan nating mga engineer. Kumbaga it should be for development and something. Okay. Tapos lastly class, supposedly we are to support other engineers. So hindi lang kasi civil ang engineer class, pero pa electrical, marong ECE, ganyan. Sanitary, chemical, astronaut, ganyan. Okay? Yan. Yan class, fundamentals, more or less, ito yung kailangan mong i-uphold. Kumbaga, kailangan yan yung nakikita nila sa'yo as an engineering professional. Okay? So, meron din tayong canons class. So, more or less, ito rin. Parang same yung fundamentals natin class. as a civil engineer class, more or less, dapat ito yung mga deeds natin. So, civil engineers shall hold paramount safety and health. So, yan class. So, dapat class yung mga designs natin class, no? Parang sa usapang design, it should always be safe and economical. So, kumbaga dapat class, kaya niyang withstand lahat, hindi siya masisira within 15 years. Tapos class, dapat yung pinakamura, yung pinakasulit dapat class. So, safe and economical, okay? Civil engineers shall perform services only in the area of their competence. So, ito yung pinakamalaking issue natin class, no? So, sino ba ang karibal class ng mga civil engineers? Architect. Okay? So, supposedly daw class, wag natin galawin yung hindi natin trabaho. Okay? So, saan mo malalaman yung mga trabaho natin class? I-discuss natin mamaya. Meron tayong law, yung civil engineering law, RA 544. Okay? Third class, civil engineers shall issue public statements only in an objective and truthful manner. Okay, so yun nga, as a civil engineering class, dapat be careful of what you say. Kasi, kumbaga, wala lang kasing uniforme, pero alam mo yun, parang meron tayong invisible uniform class as a civil engineer. So everything we say class can and will be used against us. Okay? As fourth class, civil engineers shall act in professional matters for each employer or client as faithful agents or trustees and shall avoid conflict of interest. Okay? So technically class yun, as a civil engineer, be honest lang. Huwag mong scam yung mga client mo. Siguro ang pinakamagandang discuss dito kasi is yung conflict of interest. So, saan ba yun? So, ang conflict of interest class, more or less kasi, parang ano lang yan, be loyal. Parang, ito yung example class. Pag-usapang bidding, di ba? Yung mga may projects tayo class. Kaya bawal class yung parang ikaw yung contractor class kasi kapatid mo yung mayor. Something ganun. Okay? Dapat class yung bidding ng project na yun, fair and square. Okay? Be always professional, kumbaga. Okay? So, definition natin conflict of interest class yan. Parang individual has competing interest or loyalties. Yun yung example natin class. Parang hindi porket kapatid mo, sa'yo yung project. Okay? Or like, yan. Kumbaga ikaw as a government official class, since engineer ka rin, project mo. Something ganun. Dapat walang conflict of interest. Okay? Tapos, yun. So, yan yung fundamental canons and principles natin. No? Okay? Tapos, supposedly, class, we should always keep in mind yung sustainable development. So, definition natin class ng sustainable development, yan. Parang wag natin isakripisyo class yung resources natin ngayon. Okay? Kasi supposedly, class, we should always consider yung next generation. Okay? So, parang yan. Development that meets the needs of the present without compromising the ability of the future generation. Okay? Kumbaga, class, huwag nating ubusin yung resources ngayon. You have to always think, class, of the future generation. Something ganun. Okay? So, ito, class, ang pinadahilan kung bakit galit ang mga architect sa atin. Ano yan, class? So, kung titignan nyo, class, supposedly, it is for architects, pero ang pumirma, class, civil engineers. Okay? So, yan, class, ang dahilan. Bakit galit ang mga architects sa ating class? Kasi inaagawan natin sila ng trabaho. Okay? Pero technically, class, meron tayong rule. Pero rule of thumb, class. Pag 3 stories and below, class, yung building, legal pa to. Okay? Pero for yun nga, 4 and above, class, supposedly, hindi tayo pwede. Kasi magagalit talaga sa mga architect kapag kinukuha na natin sila ng trabaho. Okay? So, paano ba nangyari ito? Technically, class, sa building official, legal pa to. Again, class, legal siya for 3 stories and below lang. Kasi, class, practicality. Isipin mo, class, ikaw yung owner, di ba? Kung ikaw yung owner, class, siguro, 1 story lang yung bahay mo, or say 2 stories. Okay? So, sa plano kasi, class, may 4 yan. Kailangan maghanap, class, ng architect, civil engineer, electrical, tapos yung sanitary engineer. Okay? Supposedly, class, bakit ka pa maghahanap ng architect kung kaya namang gawin ng civil engineer class yung trabaho niya? Kumbaga, practicality class, mas mura. Okay? Kasi class, pag second story naman, wala naman masyadong design dyan eh. Pag 2-story building. Kasi di ba, ang trabaho ng architect class siya yung magde-design. Saan best ilagay yung CR, saan dapat yung master's bedroom, yung ganun. Kumbaga yung aesthetics ng bahay. Tapos yung floor plan class, ano yung magandang flows, saan yung living room, saan yung kitchen. Okay? As a civil engineer naman class, di ba, ang trabaho nga natin is yung placement ng framing. Ano dapat yung size ng column, ano yung size ng beams. Okay? Pero kung maliit lang yung bahay class, yun nga, yung placement ng floor plans, kung saan dapat yung kwarto, saan yung stairs, ganyan, kayang gawin ng civil engineer yan. So medyo accepted pa yan. Okay? So again, class, yun yung rule of thumb natin. No? Pwede lang to for practicality. Tsaka bakit pinapayagan yan ng mga building officials class? Isipin nyo lang class kasi noong unang panahon, wala pang architect. So no choice, engineers talaga yan. Okay? Pero for nowadays kasi class, present time, marami na tayong architect. So itong mga architect na to class, bumoboses na sila. Siyempre, isabihin nila class, architectural plan yung tawag. Dapat architect yung pumipirma dyan. Para may trabaho rin sila class. Okay? So, yun yung pinaka-cost class yung bakit galit ang architect sa engineer. Hindi yan dahil sa pinaalis mo yung column or like, yeah, pangit yung design ng engineer, something ganun. May joke dito class eh. Pag yung bahay mo daw mukhang box, alam na. Ang nag-design daw ng class is civil engineer. Okay? Pag medyo kumukorte, may bilog-bilog, may curves, ganyan, architect daw. Makikita mo daw agad eh. Okay? Then again, class, ganun yan. Okay? So, ang parang pinaka-issue kasi talaga dito, class, is yung prime professional. So, ang tawag natin, class, sa yung parang pinaka-boss, kumbaga. Meron tayong tinatawag na prime professional. Okay, so pinaka-definition natin kasi ng prime professional, parang siya yung direct na kausap class ng owner. Okay? So ang galawan dito class, yung kausap ng owner na yun or yung prime professional class, siya yung maghahanap ng mga parang gano'n, subconsultant, subcontractor. Kumbaga siya na yung, yun, kasi nga di ba alam natin class, meron tayong architect, meron tayong civil engineer, may electrical tayo, may sanitary. Okay? So ang pinaka-prime professional talaga kasi pag-usapang vertical, architect talaga dapat. Mga vertical structures, yung mga buildings, ganun. Okay? Civil engineering class, siya lang ang prime professional pag horizontal. Yan na yung bridges class, yung roads, and so on. Okay? So, parang respetuhin na lang natin. Tanggapin natin class na ganyan. Kasi kung titignan mo class, ang gusto ng owner, di ba? Ang gusto ng owner class is makita ko ano itsura ng bahay. Sino bang gagawa ko sa itsura ng bahay? Architect. Okay? So si owner class, kakausapin niya si architect, tapos si architect, siya na yung maghahanap kung sino yung gagawa ng structural plans, electrical plans, tapos si sanitary plans. Okay? So ganun. So again class, summary, prime professional ng vertical structures, architect. Horizontal structures class, engineer. Okay? So pag sinabing prime professional, more or less, siya yung pinaka-boss. Technically, siya yung may pinakamalaking sweldo. Okay? So yan. So ito class, yan yung kung titignan nyo sa Facebook class, may rift talaga yan. May rift class ang mga engineer sa architect. Okay, ito yung sa architect class, may slogan sila. Sa architect to sigurado. For your plans and designs class, get an architect. Tignan nyo kasi yung mga youth sa Facebook, marami yan, nagsasagutan ng architect kasi magkaaway nga talaga sila. So, ang pinaka-cause ng away nila class, yun. Kasi inaagawan class ng mga civil engineer yung mga trabaho nila. Mga architect. Okay? So tayo class, meron din tayo. So technically class, ito yung ating law, no? Civil Engineering Law, yung RA 544. Okay? So kung may arkitekto sigurado, ang engineering ng class, meron din tayong sa inhinyero, mas sigurado. Okay? So technically class, yung dalawang yan, mali silang dalawa. Kasi ang pinakatama talaga sa atin dito class, more or less, dapat lahat. Okay? So no building class will stand without an engineer. So for plans and designs class, dapat get an architect and an engineer. So sa engineers class, marami pa yan. So yung mga engineering natin class, may civil tayo, may sanitary, mechanical, electrical, electronics. Okay? So titignan nyo class, pag-aaral natin next time. Ano yung mga laman sections ng building plans. Okay? Yeah. So ito class, parang meron tayong video. Parang kino-compare niya class kung sino ba talaga dapat ang magde-design ng bahay. Okay? So ang ginawa niya dito sa video class, parang kinompare niya. So kumuha siya class ng kumuha siya ng curriculum ng civil engineer. So kinompare niya class doon sa curriculum ng architecture. Okay? Ang kaso dito class, kasi ito yung curriculum ng civil engineering. Okay? So makita niyo sa video class, kinompare niya, parang lagyan na ng points. Tapos syempre, sure win ang architect dito class. Bakit? Kasi class yung old curriculum, yung hindi nyo curriculum, yung curriculum namin dati class, parang yung majors namin, mag-start pa lang ng 3rd year. Okay? So, tignan natin class.
This episode is going to be
So again class, no, kino-compare natin. So parang pinaka-just ng video dito class, sino ba dapat ang magde-design ng bahay? Okay? Tapos ang ginawa niya class, again, kumuha siya ng curriculum. Kung titignan nyo class, no, tanggap-tanggap talaga yung class. So kung hindi, construction works pa rin. So yung class yung sa kanila. Supposedly class yung engineering law nila, I mean yung architectural law, di ba sa atin class RA 544. Susunod yung sa kanila class. So sa kanila 545. Okay? Pero more or less class parang sabi nila marami masyadong loopholes yung law nila. So na-amend. Kumbaga na-upgrade. So ito na yung upgrade class. So ito na yung bagong architectural law from yung RA. So ang dati class di ba RA 545? 545 sila. Yan yung architectural law. Ang civil engineering law natin class, ito yung RA 544. So magkasunod yan. Okay? But then again, class, in-upgrade nila. So ito, hindi na yan yung architectural law, no, na-upgrade. So ang architectural law na ngayon class is yung RA 9266. Okay? Yan. So yung kanina class, di ba, architect or engineer, this time class, gusto nila architect lang. So kung titingnan nyo, di ba, yan. After daw nung ano, ganyan pinaglalaban nila, no? So nung una kasi class, kung titingnan natin, yan. Di ba? So architect or civil engineer. Okay? So after nung RA 9266 nila yun class, parang yun. Yan. So, parang pinaglalaban nila dyan. Ang pinaka-loophole kasi nito class, di ba may law sila. Meron tayong tinatawag na architectural law. Ay, yeah, si architect law. Meron civil engineering law. So, pwede nilang baguhin or i-upgrade class yung law nila. Pero yung law natin class, hindi nila pwedeng galawin. Eh, ang problema kasi class, doon sa law natin, nakalagay na pwede tayong pumirma. Okay? So kahit anong upgrade nila ng law nila class, hindi nila magagalaw na nakasulat doon sa law natin, nakasama pa rin siya doon sa ating parang scope of work. Okay? So again class, ito. So kumuha siya class ng curriculum. Ang curriculum class, ito yung parang list ng subjects ng isang course. So ang ginamit niya class is yung sa UST. Okay? Tapos naglagay siya class ng point system. Kinuha niya lahat class ng subjects na may design. Kumbaga yung design subjects. Okay? Tapos nilagyan niya ng points hanggang dulo. So, i-forward ko class, no? So, ganun yung ginawa niya. So, kung titignan nyo class yan, kinuha niya class yung curriculum from UST. So, yan. So, inuna niya class yung sa civil engineering curriculum. So, again, class, ito yung list, no? Ang curriculum class is yung list ng subjects for the course. So, yan. So, meron tayong point system class. So, kung titignan nyo class yan, no? So, may engineering to architecture. So, ang ginagawa niya lang class is tinitignan niya kung ano yung mga subjects, design subjects, kumbaga. Okay? So, ang una dito, class, ang unang disadvantage natin, nung curriculum kasi namin, class, third year lang mag-start yung mga, parang yung majors namin. So, kung titignan nyo, class, yung first year to second year, medyo zero na agad tayo dyan. More or less, siguro 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Sa architecture kasi, class, first year pa lang, nag-start na yung majors nila. Okay? Kaya, ang taas na agad. So, yun yung unang disadvantage. Okay? So, kung titignan natin, class, yan. So, kung titignan natin dito, class, no? Yan. So, natapos na, class, ang first year at second year. Zero tayo. Okay? So, kung titignan mo, class, magsa-start pa lang siya sa third year. So, nag-start siya ng third year, class, doon tayo nagka-score. Okay? Doon tayo nagka-score. Again, class, ang explanation dito, kasi yung curriculum namin dati, majors namin, class, magsa-start ng third year. Kumbaga, class, lahat ng ECE, lahat ng EE, lahat ng Chem-Eng, magkakaparehas kami ng subjects, class, from first 2 years. Okay? So, doon lang talaga magsa-start yung bilang. So, medyo yung comparison dito, class, medyo talagang, biased, kumbaga. Okay? So, tignan na lang natin, class, yung final score, no? So, ang final score natin dito, class, kung titignan nyo, yan. Final score natin, class, dun sa point system niya. So, again, ang ginawa niya, di ba, class, tinignan niya lahat ng, yan, yung mga subjects, design subjects, tapos mag-allocate siya, class, ng points. So, more or less, class, yun, nung umabot na siya ng 5th years, class, yan. Score ng engineering, class, civil engineering, 11, architecture, 31. Again, class, ito, meaning parang may 31 design subjects, class, ang archi, ang engineering, 11 lang. Okay? So, again, class, ang first mali dito, class, again, yun nga, majors nating, class, namin, nung curriculum na start pa lang ng third year. Okay? So, managtala sa archi, class, meron agad silang first year. Okay? Pero again nga, class, ang pinaka-gist natin dito, ang pinaglalaban natin dito, class, magkaiba kasi pag-usapang design. Okay? Again, class, pag civil engineer, pag sinabi mong nag-design ang civil engineer, class, ang dinedesign yan, magko-compute siya, class. Okay? More or less, class, ide-design niya, gano'ng kalaki dapat yung column, class, no? Ano yung dimensions niya? Ano yung bakal sa loob? Saan dapat siya nakalagay? Okay? Pag sinabi namang magde-design ka sa ang archi, yan na. Technically, i-design niya class yung aesthetics ng bahay. Dapat maganda yan. Okay? Pero ang pinaka-ano niyang class is yung positioning ng floors. Rooms, kumbaga. Ano yung minimum room natin, class? Oh, dapat, di ba? Pag may stairs, class, ano yung minimum dimension niya? Yung minimum width niya, ganun. Okay? Saan dapat best ilagay yung master's bedroom? Saan, class, yung CR? Saan yung kitchen? Kumbaga yung kitchen, class, gusto natin always dry, so dapat sa east. Okay? Yung rooms, class, dapat nasa west para hindi sinagan ng araw, class. Something ganun. Okay? So, titignan nyo, class, pag ganito yung comparison, talagang sure ng archi. So, ganyan, class, yung isang, wala lang. Comparison, class. So, ang parting ways niya, class, yeah.
Right, in terms of building permits, they can sign the permits as well. But like I said, for the next project, if design is more important to you, then you know who to choose. So for comments and suggestions for topics, feel free to write to the comment section below or send me a message. And as always, like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube and follow us on Facebook.
So yun, class, medyo i-support nyo lang natin sila, class, Poste. Filipino YouTube channel. Okay rin naman yung contents niya. Okay? So, move on tayo, class. So, after nyan, ayan, okay na tayo dito, no? Yeah. Okay? So, ito, class, ito yung mga organizations, class. Dapat, class, aware kayo ano yung mga civil engineering organizations. So, meron tayo, class. Ito yung parang professional org natin, class. So, meaning yung class, Philippine Institute of Civil Engineers. Supposedly, class, kung engineer ka, register ka dito. More or less, anong advantage ng class? Seminars. Okay? Tapos again, class, yung diniscuss natin kanina, di ba? ASEP. Ito yung Association of Structural Engineers of the Philippines. Okay? PCAB. So PCAB class, Philippine Contractors Accreditation Board. Okay? So kung pag contractor ka kasi yan yung mga construction class, yung mga parang gumagawa ng buildings. So may nagre-regulate rin yung class. So si PCAB yun. Sila yung parang may listahan class kung sino yung mga registered contractors sa Pilipinas. Okay? Tapos syempre class yung nagre-regulate, yung may listahan kung sino talaga yung mga civil engineer sa Pinas, PRC. Professional Regulation Commission. Okay? So as a civil engineer class, dapat aware ka, ito yung mga orgs na dapat alam mo. Yeah. Okay? So that's it class for Module 1. So, dahil nag-stay kayo class, yeah, ito yung start namin ni Bebang. So, alam niyo ba yung Tinder? Tinder kasi class may ganyan. Tipong it's a match, pero hindi ko siya na-catch. Yeah. Okay. So, thank you guys for listening. Bye. See me at the next video.